Hey everybody, Jess here, Key Tarot. Welcome to you all. This is going to be a reading for all of our water signs. We're going to go Cancer, Pisces, and then Scorpio. Timestamps will be in the description box down below. Let's say a blessing and we will get started, all right? Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Alrighty, starting with Cancer, I'm going to use this borderless tarot for you guys. I know I need to update my list of tarot decks that I use on the About page of the channel. Somebody asked me about that recently. And I always try to list the name of the deck that I'm using. This is the Borderless Tarot. But yes, I need to go in and update that. All right, Cancer. Got the Strength card out. It's Leo energy. This is somebody usually... I got the King of Pentacles that comes out on its side there, crossing that. Someone's trying to decide where their stability lies. I'm hearing somebody wants to know what they can trust, what they can't trust. Shoot. All right, kids, anytime I have a card that jumps across the room, across the table, onto the floor, there's something that somebody doesn't want to talk about here, and I have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. The Seven of Swords can be an energy of deception. It can be someone who's trying to get away with something that doesn't belong to them. It's usually known as someone who's not telling the truth. There's something that maybe you feel like is about to come out. Maybe something came out during Leo season. Something that, well, let's do some digging here. It may be affecting your finances or your stability, or it may have something to do with a significant partner in your life, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy there. I have the Judgment card here. This is somebody who sees the truth now. But you're not really sure what to do about it. I have the Devil under here. That's Capricorn energy. You may be very tied to this person that you found something out about, or this could be your energy here too, Cancer, where you have maybe not told the truth about something and you feel it's about to come out, and it may have something to do with addiction or something that you have chained yourself to here. Addiction, toxicity of some kind, can be a relationship, I'm not sure. Whatever, and it feels like it's involving another person. Whoever this other person is, it feels like you have a lot of love for them, or you've given a lot of love to them in the past. You may have had some very happy times with this person. You may have had a family with this person, or you may have intended to create a family with this person. Okay. I have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Whatever is coming out about this situation, regardless of who has done the deception, the deceit in this storyline, it's kind of derailed your plans for the future. It's kind of upended you in some way, and now I'm reading for somebody here who doesn't know what's going to happen next. I got the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. That can be the energy of a breakup or an ending. And I have this King of Cups with the, golly geez, and the Hierophant under that. You may have intended to marry this person, and now that this is coming out, whether, again, this is your deception or this other person's deception, I don't know now. Let me get this vice versa tarot, and we will clarify. Yeah, I've got the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck, which can be like a separation, a time apart, so that you can kind of contemplate whatever this ending may or may not be. The Strength card was your first card out, and I was about to say, when I pulled the first card, or when it came out, usually there's no reason to be strong unless there's something to be afraid of. You know, you don't usually have to be brave unless there's something scary. So this is a difficult situation for someone here. And there's some change coming up. I have the Moon card. That's Cancerian energy. That's yours. Whatever this situation is, it's really like brought a lot of feelings up to the surface. Things that you were kind of hoping would stay buried have now like bubbled up. Shoot. have the Devil again and the Five of Wands again. So I have the Five of Wands out here twice, the Devil out there twice as well. But this Six of Wands tells me that you're going to get through this. You've got the World card here on the bottom of the deck. You're going to get through this if you want to, whatever this is. Shoot. I have the Justice in the reverse. If this was someone that you were married to, you may be contemplating divorce now. You may feel like you have to shut your heart down, like you don't want to express any more emotion to this person since this has come out. And again, I don't know if this is your energy I'm reading or if this is someone that you have in your life. This Tower card that comes out here is Scorpionic energy. And since this has come out, since this has come to light, you know you can't stay in the same situation that you've been in. You know, you've got to make a change in some way. The Tower is about course redirection, changing the course of your life, changing the way you're experiencing life. Okay. This was like the straw that broke the camel's back, you know. You really, whatever this was that's come out here, whatever this is that's come out, this was like the final breaking point for someone. And I have the Three of Swords again and the Hierophant again. So whoever I'm reading for here, it feels like you are going to end your relationship with this person. That Three of Swords is kind of like the undeniable breakup card. I always call it the Ben and Jerry's card of the deck because at some point it comes for us all in some way or another. The swords indicate heartache and grief and pain, something that is difficult to get through, something that is painful. It feels like you have made this decision in your head, your mind's made up, that this is too much, whether this was your deception or whether this was somebody else's deception within this relationship. You're done. And you're saying, this is too much. I don't want to carry this anymore. We got to change this. We got to get out of this. You may make this final decision like during Libra season. If you were married to this person, you may start the process of filing legal paperwork for separation at that time because I have the Justice card on top of the Four of Swords there. Some of you were actually married to this person or in a very solid commitment with this person because you've had the Hierophant come out twice as well. This Devil energy though, here's what I want to tell you. You're going to be surprised at how your life changes after you exit stage right. You know, with the Devil coming out here twice, that's a lot of bad vibes. It is. And this is you really having to stand up either to this person or stand up for yourself or to just admit, and again, I don't know if this was your deception that's come out or if this is somebody else's, but somebody here is having to admit and face this. And that is not easy no matter what side of the fence you're on here. But whoever you are, you getting out of this situation actually leads you to a new beginning that is much more stable. There's a lot more growth potential just for you on your own away from this. This Ace of Pentacles is my favorite card to get in any reading, whether it's love, career, finance, family, whatever. This is a solid brand new beginning that you can invest in. This is you investing in yourself, and it's going to lead to a lot more financial prosperity as well as more stability within your home. Some of you may be choosing to buy a new home, to move to a new home. There's a new beginning here, and I see you finding a new romantic relationship pretty much as soon as you end this relationship. For some of you, you're not going to be able to believe that, but for some of you, that's coming up here. There's someone here who's worried about what other people are going to say about this, but truly that's neither here nor there. Once you're honest about this, once this finally comes out, that's when we have this new beginning, and some of you are going to be moving and traveling to a new location with the Six of Swords and the Fool card here. All right, that Fool card's the number 0. We can start over again now that we've gotten to this World card where we have started to wrap this up and tie this up. This World card is a cycle that's ending. It's, you've outgrown this situation or this relationship. It's the final card in the major arcana of a deck of tarot cards, and the Fool is the number 0. That's when we wrap back around to a brand new beginning for you. I always think of the World card as like shedding your skin like a snake. You know, once you're out of there, you can't fit back in it anymore. You know, you got to go somewhere else. You got to do something else. This may be a difficult transition. Sure, transitions are always kind of chunky, kind of difficult, kind of cumbersome. But once you're on the other side of this, you're going to be amazed by how much stability you can actually create in your life in a short amount of time. And some of you are going to be surprised that you do actually have a new love relationship coming right around the corner for you. It may be Aries season, which is... was that like February, March, right? And I know that seems like far off in the distance, but once, like, you've still got some things to work through here. I feel like somebody here isn't quite ready to make this decision to move on, although it feels like this is what's happening, but it feels like it's going to take some time for you to transition yourself from this point to a new place of stability. And once you do, it's almost like the calendar turns to January 1st, 2023. Woo. And a couple months later, it looks like you have created stability in your life, possibly purchased a new home. Some of you possibly moved. And that is when you meet this new person. Feels like Aries energy. This would be someone, I don't know how you're going to meet this person. We'll cross that bridge whenever we get a little bit closer to it. But in the meantime, just know, whoever you are, whether this was your deceptive energy that's coming to light there, or whether this is someone else's, facing this head on, admitting the fault to this, being honest about this, as uncomfortable as it is, that's what is the change. That's what makes the change in this situation, you know? Honesty. All right, much love to you guys. I will catch up with you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Next, we have Pisces. Pisces, I'm going to use this Artist Inner Vision Tarot for you guys. All right. Oof. Okay. Boy. All right. So Pisces, it feels like whoever you are, you're a real hard worker, like physically a hard worker. I don't know. I'm looking at this card. I've never really noticed. This is an image of farming on the Three of Pentacles here. That usually indicates working on a team, having a similar goal with people. This situation, I have the Nine of Swords, which is about stress and anxiety and worry. That was your first card out. And then I got the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, but that can be about a marriage or a commitment. And then I have the Four of Swords, which is an energy of separation, taking a break from one another. This could be as simple as you need a break from all the hard work you've been doing, or this could be you needing to take a break in a relationship because you kind of need to reevaluate where your priorities lie. Let's do some more digging here. I've got the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. That's an ending energy. It's a breakup energy. It's taking a time out. Same with this Four of Swords. There may be children involved in this situation. But whatever this situation is, it's caused a lot of stress, anxiety, worry, sleepless nights, like you go to bed worrying, you wake up worrying. Not great. I have the Six of Pentacles. This is, oh, you poor thing. So Pisces, what I'm hearing is somebody saying, you know, if it was just the same on both sides, if the other person gave as much as I seem to be giving, you feel like you're being, like I was saying, I feel like I'm reading for someone who works really hard in their daily life. I'm not saying that you're a farmer, you might be, but this is someone who works like hard with their body. Like you're tired at the end of every night. And you feel like you're over giving, And there's some kind of commitment here. And I don't know if this is your love life or if this is your career, but you have this Hierophant can be marriage energy. It's very contractual. It's a major commitment, whatever you have with this. And I don't know if you've recently ended this relationship for some kind of a separation here, or if this is kind of just what's on your mind. But this Six of Pentacles is someone who says, oh, and here's this, what I'm hearing is, it's like you have to almost spoon feed this other person. Like, first I need you to do this, and then I need you to do that. Almost like treating them like a child. They're not someone who's a self-starter, or you have to like write a list for them and then they still don't get through the list. Like this is, I feel like you have a lot of responsibilities, Pisces. I have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. The Tower is always kind of that life-changing moment. It can be a shock and awe moment. I just saw 1551 on the counter. That can create a lot of conflict. It can create a lot of upheaval in our lives, because once the Tower is struck, it's the understanding is you can't stay there. You know, you got to move on. Either you have to rebuild where you are, or you have to move on. The person that you are dealing with here may cause micro dramas that become bigger dramas. You know, this person may be a little immature or a little childish. You may feel like you are always picking up the pieces for this person. Let's get another deck here. Let's get this Star Power Tarot. I have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Ooh, and it just flipped into the reverse. It may be hard for you to tell this other person the truth about how you're feeling, or you may have recently had a difficult conversation with this person that didn't go the way you were hoping it would. I have the Nine of Wands here. So the Nine of Wands, that's our Wounded Warrior card. It feels like one or the other of you in this dynamic has a tendency to put up some walls and boundaries around yourselves, to the point it's kind of like screaming passive aggressivity, where you may just be so sick of asking this person for things that they don't automatically do already, that you're just not saying anything. Maybe. I have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse again. Six of Pentacles here, Six of Pentacles here. And you feel very alone in this situation. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse, this one, you're feeling very unsupported. Like you do all the giving and they do all of the taking. There's no return. And I have the Five of Swords in the reverse. You may have said things that you wish you hadn't to this person, and that may be what's caused some of this conflict. Also, you may be struggling to let this person go from your life, because this Five of Swords, while it can be the energy of, I don't know, it's almost like verbal assault sometimes, or it can be gossip, or it can be slanderous, or it can just be having verbal conflict with someone. Specific to this Star Power Tarot, the Five of Swords is about needing to cut an energy out of your life. When it comes out in the reverse, this tells me I'm reading for someone who's having trouble doing that. And it's like this situation keeps coming up again and again and again, and it feels like a repeating pattern here. You're saying this time it's going to be different. This time I'm going to move on. And you may have made this decision actually in July or at the beginning of August with this Chariot card. That's Cancerian energy. But this may have been like the final moment where you were like, you know what, I just can't do it anymore. Because usually when the Tower comes out, there's really no going back from that. And you may feel very much on your own right now, like you're going to have to do everything on your own and start over. Because I feel like I'm reading for someone who has always, or you've been commonly feeling like you've been doing it by yourself for a long time. Like I said, there's like this energy of physical exhaustion. And I have this Six of Wands, and I saw this Six of Wands when I was shuffling cards a moment ago, but I didn't pull it out. The Six of Wands is someone who, well, there's this feeling of like you're not entirely sure where you're going to go, what you're going to do now. And there's somebody who's saying like, if I don't have this person in my life, who will support me? Who is going to be my go-to person when I need something? But here's the deal. This person hasn't been fulfilling your needs this whole time. And nobody's perfect. No one's perfect. And sometimes we have to tell people what we need from them. Otherwise, they're not going to know. But I feel like in this particular situation, Pisces, you have said it and you've kind of talked until you're blue in the face and you've written the list for this person and it's just not getting checked off in the way you need it to the point where you're quite frustrated by this and you don't feel like this is going to get any better. And I think that's why you've separated yourself from this person. That's why you're kind of on your own here. But there is sort of this feeling of, it's coming up here on the table, so I know you're not entirely done with this person, you know? You're someone who values your stability, and this person may not feel the same way about their lives as you do. I have the Five of Cups. This is you, like, I'm hearing the words, I'm not going to beat this dead horse anymore. Like, I'm not going to keep trying in this situation. I'm not going to keep... trying to make fetch happen. Yes, fetch is not going to be a thing. But there's like kind of with a heavy heart that you're letting this person go. Again, I feel like somebody in this dynamic has feelings for the other person, even though they're choosing to separate themselves because it's not functional is the problem. It hasn't been functional. You really value your stability. You value your financial stability. There's the King of Wands, and I just saw the Queen of Wands when I was shuffling too. You want this... Okay, don't be mad at me for saying this. But I feel like if this is your reading, Pisces, I just saw 2, 2, 2, 2 on the counter. There is a part of you, and it might be a big part of you, that wants this person to chase them. Wants this person to run after them and say, no, no, wait, I'll change. I promise this time it'll be different. This is what I mean. There's like this repeating pattern here, where this person upsets you because they're not fulfilling your needs. And so you say, that's fine, we're going to end this, we're going to break up, we're going to separate. And then you spend some time alone here and you feel like you don't know where to go now. And then you hope that this person is going to chase after you. And so I have the Seven of Pentacles here, which is a waiting game. It's like, let's wait and see what's going to happen here. That's what I mean. There's a reason why this energy is still here, despite having these breakup energies here with the 3 and the 4 of Swords. Even though those are there, we're still talking about this. And I feel like you guys are probably going to start talking to each other again. If you haven't been, I feel like probably this week there's going to be some communication between the two of you that's going to be a game changer. Some of you are saying the only way I'm going to get away from this energy, this situation, this person, is if I physically move. And this Chariot is moving forward emotionally, mentally, physically, all the ways, right? But then this 6 of Swords here is moving physically. Some of you may feel like you have to physically relocate in order to get this energy out of your system. And I've got the Queen of Cups here, and I've got the King of Cups sitting over here looking at me. It's if this person were to come to you and say all the right things, I think you'd take them back in a heartbeat, because you're very loving towards this person. And there's your card, the High Priestess, Pisces. but I have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, which tells me this person is probably not ever going to fulfill all of the needs that you need them to fulfill. So you're kind of at this impasse. You've got to make a decision. Is that okay? Is my love for them so great that I'm willing to overlook all these things that seem to be like torquing your chain every week? Or is this going to be the moment where I finally pack it all up into the back of the U-Haul and move out of state or wherever? I think this is that moment. And I really feel like there are some of you who may still be waiting on this other person to come running back towards them. If this is not your reading, great. Well, some of you are going to cut this off completely, but it's going to come after some conversation and a realization that this is never going to be what you need it to be. And as beautiful of a relationship as this has been in a lot of ways, that it's time to release this. You know, that's the Death card, Scorpionic energy. And death is a difficult transformation. It's a difficult transition, but sometimes it is necessary. And so some of you are going to cut this off, but it feels like somebody here is waiting on communication from this other person. What are they going to say? Well, you know, you see what I mean? Yeah, I think you do. All right, that was your reading for this week, Pisces. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards for you. If this was your reading, it's kind of a tough spot because I can see that you have a lot of love for this person. And there's this feeling of, if somebody here is saying, and this may not apply to all of you, but a handful of you are saying, if I don't have this person in my life, then I feel like I don't have anyone in my life. And I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure there are a lot of people who love you very much. But for some reason, this is someone that you rely heavily on for something, some kind of fulfillment in your life. And when they're not with you, you feel without. You feel without. And that's something to look at. But like I said, this is a question of, is your love enough to get over the shortcomings? Yeah? Or is it not? I think this is the week that you make the decision. All right. Thank you, Pisces, for letting me read for you. I'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Last, we have Scorpio, and I'm going to use this Deviant Moon Tarot for you guys. All right. Interesting. We have, wow, nicely done. Okay, so I have the Death card out here, which is your card, Scorpio. Nicely done showing up for yourself. Your first card out was the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse can be feeling like you're losing money, or can be feeling like you don't have enough stability within your home. The Lovers comes out here. That's Gemini energy. You may be dealing with a Gemini, or if not, it feels like you're up against a difficult choice when it comes to a partnership in your life or a romantic partnership in your life. The Lovers is a card of, are you all in or are you all out? In this particular situation with this Two of Swords here, somebody has to make a difficult decision here. It's a choice of alignment, can be a choice about a home or where you're choosing to live, you know. And with this Death card, it kind of feels like the ball's in your court with this, Scorpio. On one hand, you may get along very well with this person at certain times. This person may be like a drinking buddy or someone that you have had a lot of good times with. But you feel like you kind of behave, like there's some impulsivity here about the choice to, you might just want something different, you know that? I'm not sure if there is a commitment here yet or not. But I feel like, Scorpio, whoever you are, you have plans for your future. You have goals. You have like an idea of where you want to go. And it feels like this particular situation, you're starting to see the instability and it's starting to be uncomfortable for you. It's like stretching you too thin. or there's some kind of irritation. Like I can almost feel like headache right here behind my right eye. And it's time to make a decision about this. Yeah, I have the Hierophant here, which is Taurus energy, but that can be the energy of marriage or commitment or some kind of a contract. This may be the week that, and this could be related to just about anything, work, romantic life. It just feels like there is someone here who's saying, I want you to make a decision. Are you all in or are you all out? And you're kind of looking at where the instability is, like the positives and the negatives, and you don't want to make an impulsive choice here. But with this World card, this is someone who has kind of outgrown this situation. And like I said, you seem very forward focused, Scorpio, and you seem to know what you want for yourself. And you're questioning whether this is going to be a choice that brings more stability into your life or less. And with this 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, you may feel like you're losing money financially, just like energetically even, or there's just like a lot of chaos in your home or upheaval at work. I don't know. You're looking at it. Let me see here. This person, this other person, this other person may be a little bit mopey about this. They may be a little bit, I keep using this word tonight, so I don't mean to overuse it, but passive aggressive when it comes to conflicts that you are having. You may be taking some time apart from this person, maybe going away for a few weeks on a vacation. And I think that a lot of you are ultimately going to decide to let go of this. But it comes after taking some time to think about this. Let's get another deck, shall we? Yes, let's get this Tarot of Wonderland. Whoever you are, Scorpio, you seem to have a pretty good head on your shoulders. This person that you're with, though, Scorpio, they are significant to you. And you have had some really good times with this person. And this is a soulmate relationships. But there again, I've got that 8 of Cups again. You may share a friend group with this person. And again, there is an emphasis on alcohol here. This may be someone that you've shared like a lot of like drinks with or something, like that may be your thing together, because I have it there and I have it here. But everything goes through change, you know that? And I've got the Wheel of Fortune under here too. That's a time of change, that's Sagittarius energy. And you're saying like everybody has to grow up sometime. Everybody has to make changes sometimes, even if they aren't comfortable. This other person, it seems like they may be using kind of like their feelings to control you a little bit. Like that may be what's kept you as long as you have stayed, is so that you don't have to hurt their feelings, because every time you may bring up wanting to make a change with this person, they kind of, oh, it's going to be so awful. Oh, this, oh, that, like act like they're heartbroken in some way. I have this Ace of Cups. Some of you may, and I have the Ace of Pentacles over here too. Some of you may have new love coming towards you. I don't know if this is a romantic relationship or not. I have the Lovers card out here and I have the Six of Cups, which are pretty good indicators that this is a significant romantic relationship to you, but I don't know if it is or not. You actually have new beginnings right around the corner for you, and they come after this time of letting go here, after this time of deciding what you don't want. It's like what you do want comes right around the corner, you know? I have the Page of Swords here and I have the Page of Swords here. Nice. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. You may meet this new person online. Some of you, if this is a lover, and there's the Ace of Pentacles there too. Wow. A lot of repeats in here, Scorpio. Some of you, and this isn't going to apply to all of you out there, but for a handful of you, it feels like you start a new relationship like just about as soon as this door hits you on your way out. I I have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, I'll tell you what, Scorpio, exiting this situation over here, it seems to clear up a lot of financial issues immediately. I don't know what's been going on over here, but you know, you can tell when you're in a relationship that's not good for you when you start losing money immediately. There's just something about it energetically. And for you, ever since you aligned with this other relationship, finances have been a struggle for you. And it's like as soon as you cut the cord here, you're going to see an improvement in your financial situation. And there's the Wheel of Fortune again. Wow. That's twice out for that. Lots of repeats in here. I like that. This Wheel of Fortune energy is Sagittarius energy. Some of you may not be able to get out of this contractual agreement, whatever it is, until Sagittarius season. Or this can just be you making this decision and it immediately affecting you karmically, like in a positive way, like immediately. Like I said, it's like as soon as you make the choice to exit this situation, everything starts to change. You got 3 aces out here. That's brand new beginnings, and they're all in the upright, and they're all really, really positive. It's something about you choosing yourself. Yeah. That makes the biggest difference here. And I'm not saying you need to be selfish and discount this person's feelings, certainly not. But there is a time that comes up for us all where we have to say, is this where I'm going to live for forever? Is this how my life is going to look forever, like with this kind of instability? Or am I going to do something about it? At some point you do something about it. This new beginning starts for you with some kind of online interaction here. I don't know if, well, let me just look here. You're going to find something that's a lot more balanced for you. Yeah, and the 8 of Wands, fast-moving direct communication. This can be emails, messages, text messages. And I have the Lovers again, and I have the Fool card. I feel like you make a choice, and I feel like this choice is to align with a new beginning for yourself. New beginning, new beginning, new beginning, new beginning with the Fool card. And it's like somebody can't wait to jump down this new rabbit hole. And you're like, I don't care, anywhere but here. With that 8 of Pentacles, or excuse me, 8 of Cups out there twice like that, you may feel like you got into this situation and you didn't know it was going to go the way it's gone. And there's an acknowledgement that this person was significant in your life and that you were meant to know them. But after this, seeing the instability here, you're someone who says, I can't keep undervaluing myself and I have to look for a better situation. And I think you do. That Lover's out there twice is you making a decision. Very concrete decision. This seems like a very black or white issue, right? Yep. And I think you do. And you go somewhere else. You go towards someone else. All right. And it's going to be it feels like it's going to be a better situation. Not going to lie. All right. That was your reading for this week, Scorpio. Thanks for letting me read your cards for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined. And I will see you guys next week. Have a good day. Mwah, to you all.